Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, Scooby. Today I'm gonna show you the best SCPE add-on there is currently in the latest version of Minecraft Bedrock Edition, so if you're interested, stick around. And here it is, the SCPE Dystopia add-on. And it's made by these lovely people here. It also comes with a 3D blocks fixing module that, fixes some stuff up. And of course, over here, make sure both are active. And in your behavior packs, you also make sure this is active. Now, in your game world setting, you will need these experimental gameplay features enabled. Holiday creative features, custom biomes, and Molang features. So with all that enabled, and if you're ready to experience some true creepiness, hop into the world. Now, of course, if you want to download this add-on for yourself, or you do not know how to install add-ons, links are in the description down below. Over here, I've compiled a lot of the blocks and stuff that has been added into the game. Now, this add-on adds so much, it's hard to go through everything, so I'll be only going through a select few of the cool ones. So let's start over here, at the bottom chest right here, and as you can see, these are just some miscellaneous items that you can get, and I'll show you what these documents do in a bit. But here's some miscellaneous items. Of course, I'm not going to go through them all because they kind of just miscellaneous and don't do much, but here you go. Here's all these amazing stuff, and in the next chest we've got just the final bits of said stuff. Over here we've got some like body scrap, dystopia orb, and that. And above we get all the blocks. Now this add-on adds a bunch of blocks, as you can tell. Just look at all these different types of blocks you can play around with or get stuck in depending on how you like to play the game. So here you go, here's everything. Comes in with a new type of wood, which is super creepy. And finally, this is the remaining blocks in said blocks category. And over here, we'll go into one of my favorite categories, the weapons. And wabam, as you can see, we've got a whole bunch of weapons and even some nice armor. And of course, this is how you craft it with the Dystopia crafting bench. But let's just grab some of these stuff. I'm not going through every single one, so let's just grab some. We have to take the Among Us character. So here's some of the stuff that I want to show off quickly. Over here is the crafting table type deal. Look at the nice, beautiful model. And of course, you can go into it and get some crafting stuff. Now, this is some boots. So let's throw some armor up. So we've got some boots here. Look at those nice boots. Just look at them. Super nice. Next up, we've got a scientist lab coat. Just look at that. I look very sciencey. Next up, or after that, we got some nice night vision goggles. Just look at this detail on it. Looks super epic. And finally, we've got a schoolgirl skirt. Yes. So as you can see, this add-on adds a bunch of different types of armors, which is super nice. But now let's go into the weapons, which I think this add-on excels at. And let's go to my favorite one straight away. It's the sus charger. As you can see, just look at this amazing model. Let's play that animation again, like that. There you go. Look at that amazing animation. Of course, you can fire. You can also aim if you crouch, and you can fire. Let's fire at that baddie down there. Wabam! As you can see, direct hit. Super awesome. And looks super cool. Next up, we've got a scar. As you can see, just look at the model. It looks super nice. It has a nice animation. And if you crouch, you can aim, of course. And you can shoot around. Super nice. Next up, we've a very sus one right here. It's the SCP cannon, which just kind of looks like an Among Us guy. You look how you hold him and you can toss him. And he explodes. Super awesome. And in fact, he does deal damage to the ground, as you can see. Next up, we have a nice little handgun. As you can see, it looks super epic. If we crouch like that, just look at the nice iron sights and all that goodness. We also have a carbine, which changes your hand model, which honestly looks super weird. It's not Minecraft characters. It looks super weird. And of course, you can crouch and also aim with it. Nice iron sights, as you can see. And of course, we got the typical AK-47 type deal. Looks super cool and all that goodness, as you can see. And finally, we got like a little knife that's super nice and super cool. Now, of course, this add-on adds a bunch of different structures into the game, like this right here. It's a little shack, almost decrepit shack over here. And inside here, you can get some nice tools and that to help you build stuff. And you have nice crafting table right here. You also get a bunch of other stuff like this right here. I don't know what it is, but it looks cool. And of course, you can see all the mobs walking around. It adds so much atmosphere to the game. But that's not all. You might be wondering what type of mobs this adds. Well, there's a whole bunch of them. Let me show you. So many, in fact, that I didn't feel like putting them all into the chest. So if we go over here and we go down to the mobs like you normally would right here. If we click, you can see there's a whole bunch of new ones added. And I believe it starts right after the Ravager. And we have so many more spawn eggs. Just look at all these chickens. Okay, that was a bad joke, but just look at all these different spawn eggs, as you can see. Just look at the amazing amount of them. So many. Of course, I'm not going to go through every single one. I'm only going to take like 3 because I'm lazy. But here we go. Let's take this. Let's take this one and let's take this one. So let's spawn in whatever this is right here. As you can see, it's a Apache helicopter. I'm not going to question it. Look at that helicopter. My good. Let's just go over here, pretend that never happened. Next up, we've got just a soldier, as you can see. I don't know what he's shooting at. Oh, he's shooting at the sheep over there. Poor sheep over there. Too bad he has so bad aim. Next up, we have many voices. Wow, look at that. The models are truly epic. And finally, we'll just spawn in this guy right here. Wow, animations. Just look at that nice animation. So by now, you get the gist. This surely adds a whole bunch of different style mobs and all that, very SCP like, which is super nice. And of course, let's end this off with showing off what those little things do right here. So if we take one, let's do this one, take that one. As you can see, this is how it looks when you hold them. Super nice. It comes with like a nice description and all that goodness. So if we go over here and actually spawn it in. Yes, you heard me right. You can actually spawn it in. Crouch and right click, wha-bam. As you can see, we spawned in this operation. Of course, you can go over here and spawn another one, like so. Bam, even bigger one, kind of cuts into the other one. But it's super nice, and you can use this to spawn in structures where you can go in if you have the right clearance. Obviously, I don't have it, so I'm just gonna break in. Bam, as you can see, this is how it looks inside. Super cool and epic. So what's that? Ooh. Look at here, you can get some nice weapons. Just look at all these decorations. Now, I did not go over all the decorations because there's many of them. Let me try to find them. So if you go over here to the sandstone and decorations and SCPs, this just adds a whole bunch of other stuff that you can go through. My favorite's a toilet right over here. So there you go. This is for the decorative style. So this add-on just adds a whole bunch of epic, awesome stuff. As you can see, there's my gaming PC right there. Super epic. So you can play around with this. Of course, I'm not going to take too much more of your time. This is just a super epic add-on that I wanted to share with you guys. I do highly recommend downloading this for yourself. And if you made it this far, comment down sus in the comment section down below. So what are you waiting for? Download this add-on for yourself. Link is in the description down below. But other than that, if you did enjoy, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this video with all your friends. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.